Alright guys, I'm ashamed to admit this. It's been a really cold spell. It's been a minute since I checked the oil in Silva, and I'm actually nervous that the oil's gotten too low. It's time for an oil change, but I can't change it today, and I need to put a couple hundred miles on the truck today. So we're just going to check the oil real quick, see how low it is. I haven't started it today, and we're just going to do a cold dipstick test and then top it off and go from there. So let's check it out. So yeah, even though she's not really been cleaned that well, it's been pretty cold winter so far. She still looks pretty good. You know, got some dirt here and there. Interior definitely needs cleaned up, but overall, still very pleased with this truck. And so let's get inside, pop the hood, see where our oil level's at. Hopefully we're not down too much. Okay, so let's just see what we're looking at here. Huh, not bad. Actually, okay. It's down about a little less than half a quart. It's down a little, well, not quite half a quart. So I could use a little topping off. But that oil looks pretty good. It is due for a change right now. Let me go check and see the miles on this oil change. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so 5,700 miles since my last oil change. I am way past due. I like to change it around 4,000 miles. 5,000 miles max, but we're going to look like 6,000 miles on this one, and to only be down a little less than half a quart, quarter of a quart, not too bad, not too bad. Do want to give you guys a pro tip. I actually did this during one of my videos. A user actually suggested that during the winter, go ahead and pop this little cover open, so that if it's iced down and freezing, you don't have to break that cover if it's frozen shut in order to jump off the truck. So I slipped it open, and I thank you, user, for, you know, a viewer for that tip. Great tip. Good enough for a few extra runs. Quiet now. So I mentioned that it's time to do the transmission fluid. And you know, we're having all kind of confessions on this video. So let my oil change go a little bit longer than I like, and I also let my transmission fluid go a little more than I like. Looking back at my records, I changed it at 26,000 miles. It now has 82,000 miles. So I've gone almost 60,000 miles, what, 58,000 miles on my transmission fluid. Guys, that's like 13,000 miles over. Just goes to show you, even guys who preach maintenance, it's really easy to get behind on it. Got some videos, I guess, coming up soon. I'm going to do a transmission fluid change in my truck. I'm going to do this one myself. So I knew I needed to change the fluid because it started, you know, feeling little shudders here, little wanderingness more than usual in the transmission, and so I had to look back. It's like, how long has it actually been? And I thought it was right at 45,000 miles. I am definitely not. So it is time to change the fluid. I like changing the fluid. I really like doing it at 30,000 miles. So I'm really over on my personal setup. So personal standards, I should say. And so it's all good. So we're over my personal standard for maintenance on the transmission. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the fluid and you know, drop the pan, drain the fluid, change the filter, and then do a refill, and then drive it, you know, for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and then probably do a fluid extractor, get a fluid extractor and extract the pan again. Instead of dropping the pan, you know, just extract and drain the pan as much as you can with the fluid extractor, and then put more new fluid in it. So that should get us pretty close on a complete fluid change. On my old Tahoe, it was real easy just to do a fluid exchange because you could just do it right at the radiator. I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. You know, I could run a hose from the top of the radiator. I wish I had a picture of it, but there's like a little adapter that you can buy, and you actually use it for, or I used it to install the transmission cooler. So I use it to install the transmission cooler on my 2011 Tahoe, but also made a very convenient way to exchange the fluid with a couple long hoses. You'd be surprised how fast you can exchange fluid whenever you got a couple of hoses and a whole bunch of fluid. I think 2-3 gallons. I was able to swap out and, you know, make sure I had all clean fluid in that Tahoe. And you know, just the height from there. It had a dipstick. It was real nice, but these are a little more complicated. They don't have dipsticks per se. They've got a weep hole on the top, and whenever we make that video, we'll talk all about that stuff. But anyway, guys, that's basically it. Silva's behind on our maintenance. It can happen to the best of us. Just do the best you can, get yourself caught back up, and keep on trucking, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If you made it all the way, let me have a little cowboy hat emoji. I'd very much appreciate that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.